I'm melon thought to my guys held in court. I dwell where rebellions taught, and emotions seldom walk. I try to walk like an Egyptian, but hieroglyphics spell the chalk. I guess the hustling is the unspoken gospel. Love it, I'm an apostle.
Hey, we're back. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Rob.
We're offsides.
Again.
You know, we're looking at everything that's going on, you know, this past postseason. You got the big tuna.
Boy, Forrest Fire Parcells, boy, I tell you what, he's just lighting it up down there in Miami.
Well, he's scaling a lot of fish. That's what I like to say.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's filleting a lot of fish. Yes. I mean, you get rid of your GM. You get rid of your head coach. Who's next, Bill?
I mean, there really isn't anybody else but players. I mean, he's going to give some players an axe and probably come in with some new ones the next couple of years.
Well, I think he really has to clean house. I mean, this team did go 1-15, so anything you get rid of is nothing but extra baggage anyway, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you got some good players like Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas who are kind of performing beyond their age. You know, they're a little bit older, but you got to bring in some fresh blood. I mean, this is a 1-15 team.
Yeah, so they got a lot of work, and he's down there where he can take it easy and point finger and cut whoever he needs to cut.
But one thing we fail to realize or fail to acknowledge is he's hiring people that he knows, so they're like an extension of him on the field and in the boardroom. So I don't know if we can call this the Miami Dolphins or the Bill Parcells Dolphins.
Yeah. And next up is Brian Billick. He's been cut. Good.
And we want to celebrate it. We got all this new stuff because Brian Billick got fired and we're celebrating.
So we have some money.
Yeah, so Brian Billick should have been gone. I mean, he came in with the intention of boosting the offense. He hasn't had a steady quarterback since Jeff Blake and Elvis Grbac. And those weren't good seasons in Baltimore either. And they won that Super Bowl on the laurels of Marvin Lewis. So Brian Billick, to me, was overrated.
Yeah, I mean, once they go ahead and do that, maybe next year they'll be able to score maybe 10 points in the first game.
Well, that team,
maybe 14.
The team kind of gave up on him. I mean, it was very noticeable doing a lot of the players' radio shows. They did not like that guy.
Yeah, and a lot of that stood out. I think a lot of that came out in that game where they played against the Patriots too.
Anytime you don't have lips on your face, something's not right. He doesn't have any lips. Did you notice that?
Nah, I haven't been looking at the man's lips.
Man,
Sorry.
I mean, you look at the plays he's calling and you're like...
That might be why they're not scoring. They can't hear or understand what he's saying. Mark Levy has stepped down as the Bills GM.
Anytime you're 82 years old and you're still working, you must love your job. But he's up in age and he did all he could do for that organization with the 4 Super Bowl losses. But they did make it to the Super Bowl 4 times, and you would never see that again in this day and age besides the Patriots, but they went there 4 times in a row.
Right.
And they had a prolific offense. Now, he came back in the GM role. They got some good players, but Buffalo, I think Buffalo's on their way right now. You know, they got a steady quarterback right now. You know, they done went through a few guys. They got rid of McGahee, brought in this new guy, Lynch. He seems to be promising. Got a lot of nice draft picks, you know, young players. So I think they're on their way.
And Parrish is looking good too.
Oh yeah.
He's looking real good. But we'll dissect them later on in a couple of segments from now. But the other thing, while we're talking about all this coaching changes and administrative moves and things like that, Arthur Blank is taking a visit down to Indianapolis, and he wants to interview with Chris Polian and Jim Caldwell.
Wow.
And then after that, he's going to go ahead and go down to Dallas and do a couple of interviews there too with Garnett.
One thing I can say about Arthur Blank, he wants the best product on the field for the city of Atlanta. So he's going to do his best. So good luck, Arthur. I have nothing bad to say about you. You get a lot of flack for coming on the field and being too hands-on. But hey, if you pay over $200 million for something, wouldn't you want to be hands-on?
What do you want to do? So let him do his thing. It looks like he's, like I said, he's doing what he can for the fans. And hopefully, eventually, the fans will appreciate it. They have a hard time accepting things down here. But anyway.
Fair weather fans. Atlanta!
You know, Atlanta's big on that.
Yeah.
The other thing, right now there seems to be some controversy.
What kind of controversy, bro?
Jerry Rice is a little upset with Randy Moss.
You talking about Jerry Rice, the one who complained in the Super Bowl when he won the MVP and said he should have got more Got
Yes.
noticed more?
Yes.
Come on, that Jerry Rice?
Yeah, he's a little upset that his record is not being.
Come on.
That Randy Moss isn't appreciative of the record. You know, Randy Moss has 23 and he has 22. And another thing is coming up along with that is, should there be an asterisk next to Randy Moss because Jerry Rice did his in 12 games, got his 22 touchdowns.
Man, I don't know where you got that from.
He's done his in 16.
Don't listen to him. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know anything about no 12 games, 23 touchdowns.
There's a.
Well, we will check. We will check.
Season strike.
We will check. Okay?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
until then, I just think Jerry, he wants to be in the news. I mean, what did he want Randy to say? What? I'm Jerry Rice.
I mean, I don't know what else.
Randy, why aren't you?
You know.
Why haven't you put on my number? Why haven't you pulled up the shirt and said, "Give me all the praise"? I mean, you're not playing anymore, Jerry.
And the thing about it is, these guys still have more games to play. His focus isn't on a record right now. You know, and quite frankly, it really shouldn't be. At this point in time, you got two or three more games to play. So you're not going to sit around and concentrate on something in the past. We need to move ahead. And yeah, you know. So really, Jerry, you need to stop. Cleveland Browns possibly looking to get rid of Derek Anderson now and ready to go ahead and throw Quinn in the fire.
Well, Cleveland, you need to don't be so smart till you're stupid. Okay, you got away with the first game, cutting your quarterback, and Derek Anderson turned out okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it shouldn't have been a quarterback controversy in the beginning because he played so well the previous year when you swapped him in and out. I mean, you got Quinn. I mean, bring him along. Let him sit on the bench. The same way
one more year.
The same way Palmer did, okay? The same way Culpepper did. The same way McNair did. I mean, if you need them, you use them, because you still need two quarterbacks in the NFL. I don't care how good the first one is, unless you pay him.
Yeah, so, I mean, if they go ahead and they let, like we said before, if we let him sit just, you know, maybe another year or two, let Derek Anderson go ahead and see if you can get your boys into the playoffs. So, you know, he had a bad game this last break, you know, but it happens, and you have to move on. But the other thing is, what if Parcells takes Cornell and brings him down into Miami? Do you think that's going to happen and that Cleveland will continue to use?
Well, this is the NFL. I mean, you never know sometimes. I mean, I've seen some decisions that would get me fired on a regular job be made day to day. But hey, when you're a part of a good old boy system, you can make these type of mistakes. Now, you give me the GM job. Bill or blank, y'all need a GM, call me. It's real easy for me to notice who's playing and who's not playing, okay?
Yeah, so we can just sit and watch and let you know.
Yeah, I'm not interested in how long his arms are, how fast he runs. But I want to know how well he plays. And that's easy by just popping on a film. I don't care what school he went to, or who his brother knows, or who his mom knows. No, you guys got to stop all the nepotism and the so-called, oh, he played at this school, this, man, come on. I mean,
Yeah, once they step on the field, it's game time. And that's when they say everything.
Exactly.
All right, we got a couple of things. Adrian Peterson is going to get the Rookie of the Year.
Well, it's well deserved. I mean, this guy showed up. He was talked about so much, and a lot of people criticized Minnesota for taking a running back who was injury prone, but it turned out well. Now, the coach, he can't coach, but hey, he did do his thing.
Yeah, and actually, Belichick is actually getting a Coach of the Year award.
And that's a good thing. When you can get caught cheating and win Coach of the Year,
Yep.
hey, man.
But